Oh, so weird with the new buttons, the new numbers.
It's a little spicy.
Oh my gosh. Huge.
That's not an even stack.
There's a million people here, not a million people there.
That's because that was not a safe spot over there.
Yeah, I guess it looked like the safe spot was here.
Yeah, on either side of the bird.
Oh, let's get away from the tank thing.
Oh. It sure is. Let me see if I can find a timeline.
And that looks like either the northeast or northwest platform is going to be safe. Whichever one doesn't have the big bullhorn guy on it.
Yeah, and you can tell when the eggs land because the bird's in the back corner.
All right, so there's a timeline in the thing.
It's not a corner because it's a circle, but you know what I mean.
Oh, this just answers every question I need.
Whew, yeah. You can see where you put your ley lines down, but it's so much movement in this fight.
I mean, this is the classic example of tells me everything I need to know without actually informing me of anything.
It's very colorful, though.
It's a very good reminder once I know the mechanics. We haven't even gotten to Prometheus's Arrow 3, have we?
I don't think so. Unless that's
maybe that was what people just
the stack. I'm trying not to play too far forward on this thing.
Well, I mean, I think we know what we died to, so let's just pull again until we don't know what we died to.
Oh, that section of the video I was actually just talking about generically the 3 different fruits, not what specifically to do in that.
Yeah.
Placeholder, I think you need to have second aggro. Like from the beginning.
Oh, she does that? Okay.
got it.
Gotta come back here. Too rough.
We shouldn't have two tanks here.
We were missing a tank.
Lift up. Spare me.
Scratch from the tanks. What?
Got it. Oh.
That's probably
Oh,
wrong.
there's the holy. Holy is probably a stack. Maybe not. Maybe it's a spread. That seemed to be on a lot of people. Wait, maybe that wasn't holy.
I took 166,000 damage.
Alright, let me scooch ahead here, unless May can summarize it for us.
So for the 2 debuffs, you look for the arrow 1. If you have arrow 1s, those are spreads. If you have arrow 2, you're stacking. And then after that, you go to the next platform where it's going to be safe. Those that spread first have to stack, and the stack people have to spread.
Who? Is there any like pattern? So like, is it all DPS who get 1 first?
Yeah, DPS could get 1, or tanks could get all 1. You know, tanks and healers gets 1. It's just random.
Okay, here's what we're looking out for is this thing where you're looking at your debuffs. Obviously the ones that are the swirls are the arrows, and the ones that are the blue and yellow are the holies.
Oh, I didn't
So-
realize second debuff.
2 people will have a second debuff. So everyone's going to have either an arrow, a first arrow, or a second arrow. And then the first arrows will go off, and then the second arrows will go off. And the people who have second arrows need to stack with the first holy. The people with the first arrows need to stack with the second holy, or something like that. Right?
Yeah.
Looks right. I think
Right, so
that's a diagram up here, right?
Yeah, and so let's show. Go ahead.
We all have to be on the same platform, right? Since he's doing the
Yeah.
thing up front.
Yeah, so this is the general shape. And I don't know if it's always tanks and DPS and then the opposite, but you know, you do something like that where you have the stack in the middle and then the spreads on the 4 corners. And obviously for even though his hitbox is enormous, melee will still need to be at the front of the platform to hit. So it's tanks and melee in the front, and then healers and ranged in the back for the spread positions.
Will he always do? Does he always do that bow first?
So far, he's done the one furthest from him first, and then the only time that we've seen it, he's done the 2 up front second. But that could be.
Is that because that? This changes, right? If he does the 2 front ones, or I don't know how it works then if he does that.
I mean, whichever one of the 3 platforms we're on, we should always do the same thing. Presumably, this repeats in some way later.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Okay. So which one is stacking first and which one's not stacking first?
The stacking first are the one person who has, or sorry, whichever healers or DPS or whatever has Holy 1 on them stacks first. Holy 1 and Arrow 2. So Holy 1, Arrow 2 is stack. Arrow 1 and Holy 2 is spread, and then you swap positions. And we'll just do our normal, like, 8-way spreads, except for melees in front. So, like, I'll be front left, and Salenta will be back left.
In the case of the last time, will we have to switch platforms between the holies?
Yes.
Wait, really?
A lot.
Yes. So, it shows in this video... they started on the back platform, and then they moved to the front left platform.
Why do they need to move?
Because the arm's doing the swipe.
Yeah, he does the thing where he smashes his fist, and then runs either the left or the right fist at a diagonal.
Okay.
So he's doing the smash that hits the 2 platforms closest during the first stacker spread, and then the ram is happening during the second stacker spread.
But, well, that's what I was asking. He could do that in reverse, though, I assume? Or no? Usually in the beginning, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's actually scripted in the very beginning, but I don't know.
It looks like in this one it's always going to be smashing towards him, and then it will be the left or right platform that's safe.
Okay.
And just for our sake, like, slamming is a very generic term. So can we... Fist slam is going to be the far platform. And let's do elbow slam for the 2 close platforms. And so is it a fist slam or elbow?
He's always hitting close to himself, so I guess you call that an elbow slam?
How is it not an elbow slam?
Doesn't even have elbows, it's a tree! Anyway, he's hitting the 2 platforms that are closest to the boss first. And then cleaving down the left or right side. And I guess to match the video, maybe we want to, instead of having the 4 cardinals, instead have these mark the platforms, so that we can just call out which platform to run to. Alright, are we good to do another poll?
I think so.
Having the large timers does make it kind of awkward to see multi-charge things.
Well, I'm not recommending third-party apps because that would be against the terms of service, but there might be one with more customization.
Like, you either need to be far always or close always. You guys can't do that.
Yeah, let's pick how you guys are gonna resolve that.
Not you. I mean, Konata like planted himself up there, but on the other platform he was the far one. So I just need you guys to decide, I guess.
I don't know why they killed us though.
I couldn't see where I was going through her branch, her arm. The way my camera was, I was like, guess I'll die.
Is it gonna be
I mean,
east, west, close, far?
Were you just doing?
There was a 2-person, so I figured the 2-person goes with the 2 stack. Someone
It was probably just the speed of which I got to the stack and who it registered being near me. Kanata, were you just doing like the left side of the platform? Is that how you decided where to go? Or did you just plant?
Someone had a 2 somewhere. It's like
You planted yourself, but you went with him because he was in the front.
What? No, the person who had the not 2 marker was somewhere else. So like, okay, I guess I'll just be in the other spot.
Okay,
What does
let's
PF
start
do?
this conversation over. What should we do?
Yeah.
What does PF do?
May, you're the only one who can tell us.
We're begging you.
So for that, the light group 1 always goes up north, and light group 2 always goes behind in the safe spots.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, 1 is always north.
I think quick polls are going to be valuable. So as soon as we think like we've quieting down, you can just hit a ready check, and then just as soon as that passes, start the countdown. Just get in more polls.
How does that do like 75?
I don't know, that's with Reprisal, Rampart, and Sheltron.
really rough.
You're too far, Kanata. You gotta be on this platform.
What are we supposed to do with those?
Okay. Look at the thing in boss strats. That is the first position. We're gonna have, if you have arrow with a 1 on it, then you're going to go to the corners. If you have an arrow with a 2 on it, then you're going to get in the middle. And then we're going to move to either A or B after that.
Okay.
Also, yeah, the tanks should have the spots close to the boss.
Yep. So you'll be front left on the boss. I think it should be back left and right. And I'm going to move these waymarks in a bit so that they are closer to the middle of those platforms.
Alright, 2 equal stack.
It seems to be role based, so you can call out which group to stack. So melee stack or tanks or support stack.
I was probably in the wrong spot.
There were about 4 people in the wrong spot.
We stacked, kind of.
I think we still need to count it.
Fine, I'll just push 1, 2, 3 this pole.
I mean, it really doesn't matter, but I guess eventually that muscle memory is going to be important.
Yeah, I don't want to learn a scuffed rotation.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I think you want to hug the bird AoE.
Beautiful. How do we... Oh, there it is.
I moved too early.
Sorry.
Beautiful.
Okay, on that platform.
Right. That platform is going away.
That's
Evil.
That tentacle is very reminiscent of X Death.
Condensed.
Ah!
There's one in the front and the back.
Alright, this is 3 birds. No, this has a knockback. Oh, we have to spread. Alright, let me scooch forward until I get to...
I think I might have tried to arm's length too early, but I don't know if it goes through that or not.
It does not. I successfully surecasted it.
Yeah, Surecast cheeses this mechanic. And you can just pre-position with like these spots. Cancel. Pre-position with these spots. And I assume that they're sending the tanks up for another possible arrow dispersed, condensed, or whatever.
Alright, well, in that picture, I guess I should be R1.
You can, whichever one is less movement for you, I will take the other one.
It's probably R2.
I'm used to working around a black mage, so.
Well, I don't even know. Right, like I don't know what's happening after this, so. But yeah, presumably it's R2.
Yeah, probably since we'll be out there, so. Will we be out there?
Well,
we have to recenter anyways.
Yeah,
so
you have
we'll be out
to,
there.
after going to A or B, that little middle thing's going away, so you have to get back to C in case you need to go down one of the different sides. I don't know.
So that's fine. Yeah, if you want to plant, you can plant yourself there. Might be a good time for something like ley lines.
don't worry, they're probably on cooldown.
Because that looks like that happens at 2 minutes, 2:15. So
Maybe. Alright, what else? Is there anything else we missed?
I think that's it up to that next mechanic.
Alright.
Oh crap.
Damn.
That was my bad.
I'm still doing my buttons.
I thought I hadn't hit Solso yet.
It happens to the best of us.
Sorry, Kanata, I'm still trying to figure out how I want to heal these. As I learn.
That tick does so much more than a Hyma. Holy crap.
It does do more than a Hyma plus a Bell.
That would be something else.
Also, it is a thing using Panheima that early. There are some fights where you're just like, I don't have anything else to use this on.
It's 100. With 200 on a tank of Jack, what is 100?
Yeah, but it's 100 on a bleed across 7 people. Or 8 people.
It's 200 versus 300, isn't it?
No, 100 versus 150.
Oh, 150. Okay. I was like, it's not 100.
Get out. Wait, don't fall off the platform! Random person dies! Congrats, Carrie.
Oh,
Thanks, Agro.
it was not random.
Yeah, my guy turned to hit the ball as fast as I ran forward.
I have nothing for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna point out that jumping while moving is not just for casters.
Apparently not, and I'm annoyed about it, but fine.
It should be DPS.
Yes, out.
Oh, too close.
Going to A.
you know?
That's right.
There's that.
So we only need 2 people for the sack?
Tank Buster.
It was nice knowing you.
3 is okay if you have Mitt, but
Disperse. Well, whoever's second aggro, please stay in the way. Slung time.
I guess I'll just die for 114.
How about we just reset it?
What is that? Why did that do 114 raw?
Also, let me fix these waymarks a little bit. I'm getting closer. We're homing in on the actual middle of the platform.
Alright, I've already hit Solso.
I was like, isn't that a buff on you? Is
Yeah.
Can't you see it?
It also changes the icon.
I didn't say it was a good excuse.
This is
I mean,
we're
I've
learning classes.
totally
That's what we're
done it
doing.
as
We're
well.
learning new classes.
Fine. 200k is a number that is more than twice max HP.
yeah, Mana Ward's not going to save me. Which is good, because I don't like hitting it anyway.
Oh, well, this saves you.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's 40,000. Still not enough.
No. It's not.
Well, that's almost 120,000. Just need 40 more. Adel and some other stuff.
I think I'm gonna save Lilybell for that second bleed AoE, because we have so much mitigation in the beginning.
Okay.
But I will use Asylum for the first AoE. As a, look, I'm helping.
That's what physics is for.
I find that a lot of fights, they worked out really well if you use Numa here for the first thing.
I am using it.
Oh, okay. Numa and Physis? Ooh.
Physics first to buff Numa.
Oh, that's true.
That's so much.
That's Rachel. Are we going, is that the thing, we're going back south? Consistently?
Yeah, it's the next mechanic, I think. After that tank buster.
Support stack. EPS stack.
anti-knockback.
Oh, that's benediction, not sure cast.
I guess you can hit your anti-knockback as soon as those puddles appear.
I believe party 1 should be actually northeast. But oh well. Oh, we totally should be northeast. Party 1 go far.
4.
This way we can all die. Oh. Wait, there's a platform.
Yeah, it looks like it connects it right before those things go off. So if the two stacks are on different platforms, they can.
Run in, yeah.
Oh,
Well.
Did you have a super tiny triangle too, Salinta?
Yeah.
Mine is very small also.
I was like, that looks so weird. Why is he standing there?
Yeah, Paladin. No, it's fine. Oh, you're gonna stack with Karen? Okay, well. Alright, what's next?
Just really wanted to make sure he died.
Thanks, fam.
Gotcha.
Ooh, that's the new one.
How's the one? Okay.
Tethers! Yay!
Yep.
But you
they
guys have too many tethers.
Yeah, all the tethers.
I know.
There's so many, there's so few of us.
That's
Too
the
many
one
tethers.
in the quick reference. The first Minotaur.
Looks like you need to be far away from your tether.
Well, no.
Actually, no.
No. The tethers tether to the nearest people, two nearest people, and you are baiting the AoE in a particular direction.
Yeah, I say it depends on which tether. But yeah.
So it says they cast either slash or swipe.
I like stretchy line tethers. Like that quadruple birds with towers. That is some tight shenanigans.
Where are we waiting for?
Kanata. Did I take more than one damage instance during that knockback thing?
The knockback does damage, and since I'm not in range to healing one party, yeah.
DPS stack.
There's not. It's just. But it's fine. Anyway.
Support stack.
Knockback.
Healer 2 is at the top of the south platform, correct?
Yes, Healer 2 is on that little tiny triangle where May is standing right now.
So that is where I... Do you want that spot, Salenta?
Where I am?
Where you were in my spot?
Valenta's corpses due south, like the southest of souths.
That's not competing for anything, I don't think, is it? Like, that's the R2 in the diagram.
Somebody was on top of me. Whatever.
I think it was Tam. At least Tam's corpse is.
Yeah, there was only 3 people up front. There should be 4 people up front.
Both tanks and the healer should be up front, yeah?
Both tanks and one healer should be on the close platform.
It's because we have to do light party stacks after that.
Yeah, the healers at least need to be on separate platforms.
Yeah, because you gotta heal. But... So I guess that's...
So I'm not sure how much... I was not at all... My temporal sense has no meaning here. How far the AoE was away from the spread, but it was it was at least a GCD, right? Like, it was a couple GCDs.
So basically, as soon as the puddles showed up underneath us, the knockback happened. And after the knockback, it was about 1 GCD until the puddles landed.
Okay, so we need mitigation and shields before that.
You had Carol up, and I'm not in range to give you anything else.
You can put up shields before we spread out.
I believe I had one, I'm not sure, but it's also... This is a shield. This is
It's a baby shield? This shield?
I crit
Looks
on
like
you.
a little shield.
I crit on you, look at Carrot.
That's pretty average. I don't know what you're talking about.
So it looks like there are 2 hits that are about 4 seconds apart. There's Prometheus's Arrow 4, which I believe is the knockback. That's a smallish hit at about 18k or so. And then the Holy, which is the spread, is about 50k. So total damage is about 68.
Well, I was gonna say, there should be a healer on each platform, so there should be a healer close enough to everybody.
Yeah, and
if you need to, like, I guess.
And we did go in with no mitigation, no damage reduction, no shield.
Are you sure that was without Carrotwheel? Because that's with Carrotwheel.
There was a regen. The buffs that Salenta had when he died were Well-Fed, Thundercloud, and Surecast.
He might have missed the Carrotwheel rip.
Yeah, so we should do our buffs on platform C before spreading out.
I will have Temperance, and Temperance will reach to the top platform.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, that's why Slenta didn't get the shield either. So apparently the diameter of the platform is 15 yawns. Everyone else survived.
How rude.
And Slenta's just like, oh, it's 16 yawns away. Too bad.
Yeah, I survived with 16k hit points, so that definitely makes a difference.
Yep. So I'll plant in the middle of C, do my buffs, then head over to B.
It's a really awkward time for 2 minutes to come back up too. So.
Yeah, I'm not loving it.
It's actually like I think I'm just gonna stand there. Like I'm gonna put ley lines down the moment it comes back up, and I'm do the whole caster. I think I have time before I move back. We have a long time there.
Arcane Circle will hit R1, but tanks might get screwed out of the extra damage.
Like the knockback happens at like 2:30. It's not at 2 minutes or anything.
Yeah.
So if I'm reading this right, there are no tank swaps in this fight, and does he just always, or sorry, does she just always hit 2 targets every auto attack?
First
Probably.
and second threat.
So realistically, we don't actually care who first and second is because there's no tank swaps, huh? It doesn't actually matter.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't think you need to worry about, like, yeah.
I'm just gonna leave my shield thing on.
Leave it on the whole time.
Yep. Okay.
It was the same way in Leviathan,
Yeah.
for whatever
yeah.
it's worth.
All right.
Third fights.
I mean, Leviathan had 2 heads.
The mechanics in this
She's
one.
got 2 arms.
This is I don't know how many heads she has. It's an awkward amount.
It's like, we're gonna have to start getting to, like, what is the definition of a head? Phoenix had 3 heads, so there's that.
Yeah, what was that third head doing? He was slacking.
And hitting third on threat.
That would be awful.
Wouldn't it?
If you use Holos just a little bit later there, it'll cover this.
Totally covered it. Cough, cough.
It will comfortably cover it. How about that?
Yeah, Holos is one of those underrated skills where it's like it actually lasts a really long time.
Until it doesn't.
Yeah. I'm a size is there, so like I'm using that to kind of top people off as well.
DPS stack. Support stack.
You are stepping out of the bubble early. Okay, thank you.
Away from
if you're a tank, you're allowed to.
Wait, don't go yet.
Oh.
I mean, how far do I gotta go?
Sorry, I couldn't see you with that giant marker over your head.
My fault. You're right.
Alright, now I'm engaged. I'm getting off
That
that.
is
Go
a
back. Stay
tiny.
here, stay here.
Oh, I forgot to use temperance.
When the new platform spawn, we'll just step in a little bit.
So probably want to go ahead and come to the edge.
Yep.
You have awkward 2-minute timers. All right.
Oh no.
That's not the direction I think that guy was supposed to be facing.
And if they were tethering the closest person, there's somebody closer to the south one than I was.
The Minotaurs tether the closest.
Oh. Oh.
What are we supposed to
Oh.
do here? Oh.
Ah! Good luck!
Oh,
No.
Carrot was the one who left behind. He's the one who didn't die an honorable death.
I totally stacked with Kanata, and I took damage.
You might die to this.
What was on the C platform?
The other ones.
It's the cow shooting, not the cow, the not Minotaur. We'll call it a bull. The bull that had a 4 laser pointers. So, here in a second, I'm going to actually
There's a Minotaur.
play this.
I think it's a
What?
Catoplepus, wasn't it?
It was not a Minotaur on the C platform.
Oh.
Yeah, there's 3 Minotaurs, and then there's something else.
1 second, I'm taking off my headset.
The 2 Minotaurs on the platforms, the people with those tethers need to get to the opposite Minotaur's platform. The people who... I guess there's 2 people tethered to the one in the middle? Is that what happens?
The one in the middle is proximity, closest to people.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so they have the party pre-spread out into. I guess I'll put out some waymarks for elucidation here. Tanks healers at 1, DPS at 2, and the turd, whatever we want to call it, spawns on one of the 3 platforms. And so this could be in any orientation, so we'll just have to rotate to solve it. Then the Minotaurs will tether to random people, or to the closest people, or whatever. And because we spread out like that, the turd will tether to either all tanks and healers or all DPS. And there will be 2 people without tethers.
Those two handle the dude in the middle, right?
Alright, so the people who are tethered are going to go to the platform that has a Minotaur that they are not tethered to. And so then you spread out. I mean, there's the little like quick reference guide that shows you. But basically, you're going to be standing so that they make kind of a little like crisscross shape. And then the last part is the people without tethers. The middle bowl, who's not tethered to anyone, will pick the two closest people and do the cone AoE pointed at them. So you have the other two people pointing it so that they don't hit the people who are tethered to the Minotaurs. So that's for the one in the middle. And that's the one that, after you've baited the cones, you can walk out of it. So, after, I guess, he turns and starts doing the animation, you just run through to the other side by where the of the arm platform.
Okay, hang on a second. Are we doing Hector's way of doing it or the JP way of doing it?
How is it different?
The
I think you're looking at the Death Harvest. That's the JP version.
Yeah, both. The thing that
That's-
was described in Hector's is the same as the JP.
oh, it okay.
It's just a
I
different
did
platform.
not. Okay, that's
They're
fine.
showing you the position of the players after all of the AoEs have been baited.
Okay.
Also, when you ask a question like that, like I don't know what the JP is, so we can't answer that.
We have the JP strat posted
Yeah,
in the
so
Boss
he did the
Strats
thing.
channel. Okay. I was just confused for a second.
Where?
If you
Posted.
scroll up, P7S quick reference JP party finder method.
Okay. I mean, we haven't actually looked at this, so
It's just a cheat sheet, so whenever we get around to those mechanics, it will probably be easier to look at than these like gross YouTube screenshots. But the gross YouTube screenshots show you, I guess, more of a step-by-step.
the P7S quick reference was literally posted as a joke, so I was not assuming we were using anything from it.
Wait, was it?
Was
I've
it a
had
joke?
up this whole time.
I was looking at it.
I know. I've been like studying it. Should I not be? Are we not doing these strats? I haven't been paying attention in the last 5
It's
minutes.
not wrong.
No,
Oh,
no, I did not post it as a joke.
Whatever.
We were talking about the waymarkers, right? Is that what you're? How
No,
like the person got
no.
banned for?
When it was posted, you posted it under the guise of, look at how simple this fight is.
No, that was not my intention.
I mean, we're basically almost halfway done, right? He was at like 67% at the middle of phase 2. There can't be that much left.
This fight is backloaded.
Yeah,
Pretty
Why is this
bad.
fight 11 minutes long? What's
we
going
just-
on?
we just got to the first mechanic that warranted a diagram.
Yep.
My friend Zeph spent I think it was a total of 70 hours in Party Finder. Week 1 in total, and still could not clear this fight in Party Finder until week 2. It is very backloaded.
As a brave person.
That is a
Dedicated.
person without a obligation during the day.
Obligations, yes.
Yeah, that too. That's 70 hours.
70 hours is like 2 full-time jobs almost.
Yeah.
I know. Thanks. Let's just pull. Gotta remind me of that shit. In other news, I finally figured out how to do my opener on this class. You guys would be so proud of me.
It's
I'm
famously
clapping
a
right
hard
now.
one.
I'm proud of me. Is it always either northeast or northwest?
It's like it.
Yeah.
Because he's always, or it's always whatever, smash. What?
Hey, watch out.
What?
Sorry, I distracted you.
I mean, I'm standing literally on top of everyone else, so I don't know.
Seems like a skill issue. I don't know what to tell you.
Thanks, Yoshi P.
Support stack. EPS stack.
I had to finish my cast.
Your casts. They have a real long cast time.
Yeah, and the Holy Spirit and stuff, man, whatever.
What?
Look, you're not playing this class, alright? I don't want to hear it. Stuff.
Okay, that hit no one. Alright, cool. This also hit no one. Good luck on the other side, by the way. Oh dear.
Oof.
Doesn't even kill you.
I forgot there were more mechanics before the balls. Doubles.
All right, so DPS on 2. Reports on 1. Looks like it's DPS going south.
Oh, we can do
Uh-oh.
that. Not worse.
What happened to me?
Did you not dodge it? Oh, that looks bad. Oh, the dark back.
Oh no.
Wanna go east and go west? Oh, I'm sorry.
We should probably talk about where we're taking those stacks.
Just go east and west, right? Just get knocked back east and west.
Where they say.
Southeast and southwest.
Sure. Yeah, don't get knocked into the path of.
Yeah, but Kanata, you should be west because you are west for every other mechanic.
Yeah, just that time. I don't know if I did that time.
He just didn't want to die.
Yeah.
The exaflare's coming right down the middle bridge that gets spawned.
Yeah, and you can go right on the intercard. All right, this is the second mechanic that has a guide. So you bait the they travel down the tether, the direction of the tether.
Which picture is that?
Quadruple birds with towers.
The picture makes it look so easy.
That looks really tight, actually.
Yeah.
Kite isn't sick.
No. Is that even used that way anymore? I don't
Wait,
even
I have
know.
a picture
I'm too
for
old
this.
For this.
I have a picture for this. It's the exact moment. Hang on.
Okay, so hang on. The Minotaur players, you go until the tether changes color and then you stay there, right? Like you do take damage.
Yeah.
Yes. So the ones that are tethered are going to take a slash that should only hit that person.
So somehow there was another cone pointing towards me at the same time.
Well, I was kind of positioned wrong. I didn't know if you want to bait it from north to south.
Yeah, so maybe one of the people on the inside just didn't point it quite out. So you
Yeah, one of the
get
cones was
that.
not placed well.
Okay.
Yeah,
I took 400,000 damage and I was like, what? What?
Oh, that's a big number.
It was a little off, just a little.
Yeah. So the two people who don't have a tether, you can stand on the little tip of the V shape where the two platforms connect.
Yep.
And-
you just bait it, then you move out of it. Just make sure you don't
Yeah.
get into
Well-
a platform.
No, but by standing at the point of the V, right? Like you want to stand kind of as far away as you can, because that gives you a little bit more control. If you're super close in, it's harder to control the angle.
Yep.
Might start pre-positioning.
Yeah, good idea. Always seems like such a waste now if I do it right now. Damn, that's so weird.
Especially with the shield. Hollis is now an amazing skill.
It is. I don't want to like waste it on just the shield.
Yeah.
Okay, we probably shouldn't use Lily and Panheima together. Do you want to use Panheima there and me hold Lily?
No.
DPS stack.
I'm gonna move that C marker up so that it's actually in melee range.
Support stack.
Don't follow placeholder. Don't follow placeholder.
So I think for that one, we could just stay on whatever platform we ended up on and have the tanks just stay on that platform and then have the people who are moving out go out, because there's no reason for this to be on the northeast versus northwest platform. Knockback.
I'm not exactly sure what you're referencing,
But he likes your confidence. So we're gonna follow you.
Not in it.
Right.
Is that distance based?
No, don't worry about it. Something else was going wrong.
Okay.
I did not make a mistake. I just died, sir.
Using less, don't use knockback.
You have to be as close to the middle as possible. I think is-
Then rotate up north.
We were missing a tank.
Definitely.
Alright. It's the verb thing again.
Probably pretty good to go 5.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Have fun.
And
Right.
towers.
And
Some panic.
Oh, and no. Oh.
Do those also do a knockback?
I got yeeted, yeah.
Yeah, the birds do knock back.
And so this just requires you to push arm's length or whatever. Is there any solution that does not? Like, can you do that? If your thing's on cooldown, do you just die?
There is a way, but it's risky. You could go up to your bird, but if you're pushed in an angle, you'll clip the person that's in the circle.
Okay, so this is a cheese strat that it requires arm's length, etc.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, we have 1, 2, 3, and
a lot of
4
markers.
now.
Yeah,
Alright,
there's
that's one.
Oof.
All right. Hang on, I'm
we
gonna
get to
adjust the
purgation?
waymarks a little bit.
I think that was the start of it.
Yeah. Good for us? I don't know.
I think purgation is the start of the heavy stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Was it casting Light of Life there? Or is it casting something else?
For that mechanic, it's basically you bait your AoEs and everything, move out of it, then there's going to be a massive AoE going on. I don't know how much it hits. My group, we barely seen it. I died by auto attacks. Healers just literally fell off the platform.
You're saying it's a shit show?
Yeah.
Can someone save these waymarks? Please.
Alright.
All right. I'm gonna take 5.
We usually go for another, 55? Yeah, 55 minutes, if you're good to stay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll take a quick break and then go back in.
Okay. I'm so glad it's almost Friday. It's like, I think Thursday might be one of the hardest days of the week for me to get over.
Definitely depends on the week for me. Today I did have 5 hours of meetings though. So that was actually awful because I'm always leading all the meetings. It was 5 different meetings.
We're looking for an EM that will work Barcelona time.
EM.
Engineering manager?
Oh god, kill me.
Okay, never mind. Well,
Like,
that's what you're doing now.
I just want to do software, man. I just want to code. I don't want to do this shit.
Okay. You know.
No, actually, what sucks is actually not the manager. Let's be honest here. It's actually the customer management.
Oh, well, then you want to just manage an engineering team? Just does engineering?
Maybe. Maybe.
But the hours are going to be awful, so...
Well, by awful you mean too many or time of day?
Starts at midnight.
It starts at midnight, it ends at like 9 a.m., 8 a.m., 7 a.m. maybe?
Stay up late?
Stay up really, really late. Imagine going to bed at 8 a.m. every day.
Sounds great.
Like, really?
Kind of.
Yeah, because then you can wake up just whenever you do, and hopefully you wake up early enough that stores are still open.
Yeah, I mean, third shift is awful. My dad did third shift when I was growing up, and like, I don't think I really want to do that, but it has some advantages, and it certainly is closer to my natural biological schedule than is good for me. Like, it doesn't help that all the customers I was meeting with today were all different departments from the same jurisdiction. And, like, some of the meetings were, like, cross-bleeding into each other as they each had problems with each other. Except then you get them in the meeting to try to solve the issue, and they're like, oh no, it's not their fault. And it's like, well then why did we just fix it in the last meeting? Why did you want to wait? Now you're just hijacking a different meeting. Queue us up. We're all ready. I'd say, I just want to get in there and kill this guy, but...
We'll get in there and die to something new.
Yeah, let's do that. That's a reasonable call. So how does this work? We got to the birds. Died to.
Yeah, birds. There's a picture. You have to use knockback prevention. Looks like it's tanks and healers or DPS mechanic again, assuming that everyone's alive. Of course, we did that with 3 people dead, so that makes it hard.
Do we have a lot of time, or is it like, do we have to establish a priority system, or can we just figure it out?
They're area priority according to clock spots.
Yeah, I think there are 4 towers, so it's going to be just like the 4 towers are in the same location relative. Anyway, so it's like, yeah, front left person is always going to take the front left tower. So in this case, it's tanks and melee take the 2 northest towers, and then healers in range take the southest towers. And if you're tethered to a bird, you go where there's one spot you go to. You have to go to that spot.
Is it just across?
No.
No. Please open up the P7S quick reference JPPF method image in a browser and then zoom in, because it's microscopic if you try to look at it.
It's simple though. It's just go clockwise from your bird as
Yep.
far to the edge as possible.
As
And
close
then if
to
you're
the
in
bird
the
as possible.
towers, you need to. Well, not that one, but the rest of them have to be like on the edge of the tower.
Yeah, you have to be as close to the middle in your tower as possible.
Yeah. So.
The diagram makes a lot more sense zoomed in.
Yes.
I was like, what is this? Oh. Ignore.
Exactly. And we don't have the sleep away marks, but you can just stand in those positions. Like, it's not hard. It's not hard to find those positions.
I mean, the priority is the. If we're gonna screw something up, that's gonna be the thing we screw up. All right, well, let's screw it up.
I posted up what the sleeper strat looks, how it's set up. So in the first image, I forgot what the debuffs point look like, but if you have the short debuffs, it looks like that DPS spread. For the donut people, they just stack way back on the edge.
Which mechanic is this?
Purgation.
Yeah,
Purgation.
purgation.
Sorry, I'm bad with names. The purgation is the one.
After.
It's the one where you have 4 debuff markers.
Oh, okay.
We barely saw it, so
I did not see it at all. Okay. All right, gotcha.
Look for the diamond and airplane letters. Okay.
Why am I bleeding?
Did you miss something? Oh yeah, you told me. Oh, wait.
why are you way up
I'm
there?
I told you I was gonna preposition.
No, Kanata.
I'm trying to heal Slunter Vanilla. Oh, I'm dead.
If you pre-position, you're gonna miss out on all of our heals there.
Otherwise, I don't get my. I can't use my whole buff.
You have to believe it's mana ward then.
I don't think it's gonna save me.
Yeah, well. It's a lot.
Think I'm resident.
Oh, there's no markers on the people. That need the markers on the people.
Heal yourself!
Ooh.
Oh no, I slipped and fell off the platform.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to go that far north, Solenta.
then tell me how far north can I go?
Well, let me go balance.
Because I'm pretty sure.
Black Mage encounter.
Oh,
okay.
it does have a aggro range.
7S.
You know, it
So-
Looks like this is the spot right here.
you can be in the middle, Salenta, but you can just tank on the sides.
Yeah.
You gotta assert dominance, man.
I'm getting there. I'm building a case.
I mean,
You
yeah,
don't
so
have to. Just say Black Mage things.
we could all start on D, and he just starts a little north, and then the tanks have to be like at A and B or something for their thing.
If it's stacked, they're gonna just go
Yeah.
to one side.
It's fine. I
Or
adjust to him. And
home gang the first one? I don't know.
It goes to both, doesn't it? Or it could go to both.
I mean, if it's condensed.
Oh yeah.
We don't know who's tanking at the time because it switches
Yeah.
back and forth.
Oh, okay.
All right, this is
Yeah.
the spot right here. So the spot we can stand all the way up to the tip of this.
Stay inside of that circle.
And if the party's sitting at like in this big old pointy marker thing, and the tanks are like over here and on the other side, we're fine.
Yeah, there's plenty of room to spread and do tanky things. This is important science, by the way.
Well, the important thing though is melee needs to be careful about pulling out, unsheathing their weapons early.
I mean, as long as I don't right-click the boss, like the first thing I always have my weapons out. Like, I draw my weapon as part of like I have respawned. I gotta like.
Okay, fine. But like as soon as you start doing stuff,
Also, if they don't have to, we don't all have to start up there. Just you.
Well, I mean for heals.
No, I meant like right now. Like we can walk up to there. So if he's worried about like you pulling the boss early, like you don't have to be in the middle of his hitbox until
as long
after
as
the
they're-
pull
they know
starts.
what
That's what I'm
they're doing.
saying.
Look. I'll worry about me.
I'll leave you to your spell.
Support stack. DPS stack.
So that was what I was saying last poll. Also, what the fuck? I think you can just like one of the two parties can just stay on whatever platform you were on, and only the other party has to go to platform C. So if you were on platform A to begin with, like the tanks and the healer and one of the DPS can just stay on that platform.
Sounds good.
In which case, I think the least movement would be staying on that platform.
You're making me learn a new position now.
I'm putting out the facts. Does not affect me.
Back up. Whoa.
That's not good.
That was my bad and maybe payback for me dying earlier.
It didn't hurt. I'm on this one.
And then after the knockback, move on to the waymark,
Okay, follow me up north.
and you can park on the.
Right here. Tank buster. Wait, what?
You are not second in threat.
Oh yeah.
Did someone die?
Yeah.
I live.
Was I second in threat?
Probably. Certainly wasn't me.
All right,
Oh,
so I would
what?
be
Here.
this one.
Oh no.
Kanata, wrong way.
That's fine. Clockwise.
No.
No?
Wasn't it?
Or
Yeah, it's clockwise from the bird, but as close to the bird as possible.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess I could have been on the other side of the tower, but that should be the right way.
I said the wrong words.
Okay.
I was panicked.
Okay.
I should have just stopped it wrong.
Kanata,
Not it wrong.
I'm so tired, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, so are you going to change your positions and have Salenta take the spot that is staying on the same platform?
Yeah, let's try it.
So if you look at this is the one that was at 7:41 p.m. You'll be on the little edge right next to the bridge. Just to the side of the bridge.
Also, Kanata, I take back my previous statement. I was wrong that time. You were was okay. So in that case, it was only wrong, not Kanata wrong. Sorry.
Okay, you couldn't tell. I was also panicking.
I had just a little bit more skill speed, I could get one more GC off there.
DPS stack. Support stack.
So we can just stay here.
Yep.
You're gonna be on the corner of the bridge thing, though.
Okay. Yeah, my thing doesn't hit back there. If you do that. Oh, I just did that.
Best part is, I'm with my regular group.
Hit your 1 and 2. Next is Burbs.
Oh,
Sorry.
ooh.
Oh, dumb though. I have the first stack, so I'm gonna just stay dead and stack here.
Oh, this is the thing I should know.
Oh yeah, I can't do it here. Actually, I have no idea how to do this. Oh, that's the thing. Yeah.
Okay, so those are the puddles that you drop. So this is the thing where we're gonna alternate between the A tower or A platform and the B platform.
I thought I consumed it.
They're just an indie dev company, man.
Last poll?
There you go.
We got 10 minutes.
Last good. Okay.
It's a 10-minute fight.
But my
why not?
perception of time in this fight, it feels like forever when we're in a bowl. I can't explain. This fight specifically feels like it drags for some reason.
Well, it's just kind of slow start. Like, there's multiple minutes where not super interesting.
It's only interesting when I need to do like an opener or a reeve opener.
Well, that was my bad. If everybody wouldn't mind scooting back to the left just slightly to stand in that.
Actually, got placeholder really good.
I did.
I've never felt so protected.
Thought we provided.
Support stack. EPF spent.
So now would be a good time to do your whatever pre-shields.
It's like 10 seconds. Yeah, I didn't know that. Oop.
I like it in that one.
Did you get the long tether?
No, I got the no tether.
Ah. Long tether was pretty comfy. You know what the worst part about Rabbit Medium is? It consumes a GCD. Not only do you fail, you also have to lose a GCD.
You want to know the bad thing about it? If you fail but don't finish it, then it hovers.
It's there. At least your shit continues to go off cooldown now. Knockback.
Wait, what?
I resolved the tower. Thumbs up. Almost healer.
Maybe we'll get healer.
Oh, you have autos on you.
I'm like waiting for the healer LB instead of taking this res.
Oh, but that's a really awkward.
Do it.
And I'm gonna
Hit
be
it,
so
hit it,
far away
hit
at the edge. Okay, I'm gonna come back
Well-
to the middle and do it. But you're all gonna fall, probably.
Alright, I'm back. You didn't wait for my body!
Oh,
You didn't wait for my body!
I got it.
Story of my life.
Or be on A platform.
Okay.
I don't have any debuffs, so I guess that's cool.
Oh.
what? Okay. Oh,
Oh, that
oh, that's not right.
B is not gonna be good.
Nope, I panicked. Sorry.
And now you've got them on all three platforms. Whee!
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
Because our dead bodies get them too. That's very nice.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's exciting. Alright, well, I guess that's as good a spot as any to stop.
Neat.
Yeah, do we have Kane back next week?
Hopefully.
I mean, unless there's another, like, emergency last minute, we're gonna need you to fly to Toronto or whatever.
Shouldn't be too hard to get him caught up on 2, I don't think. That fight's pretty easy for tanks. So we'll probably be back in here on next Tuesday.
Sounds good.
Thank you for coming, May.
Thank you.
No problem.
Learned a lot. Appreciate it.
All right, so I'm the one that screwed up the birds that time because I did not hear anything you said because I had my headset off and I was watching the video on purgation.
Oh.
Well, then don't fuck it up.
Yeah,
So-
how you gonna watch the video and then still mess up the mechanic? Come on, man.
So I was gonna do the video strat on how to do that.
Yeah, we're doing the JPPF quadruple birds with towers, which is just you take the bird tether. If you are tethered to a bird, you stand as close to the edge as possible, as close to your bird as possible to just shoot it off the edge and use anti-knockback at the last second. And if you have a tower, you stand in the tower that is closest to your clock position. So there's going to be like one that's more northwest and one that's more northeast, and you'll take the one that's more northeast because melee.
Alright, good night.
Alright.
Same. Good night.
Expert. Oh, I'll do expert.
We have 4.
I have had to tank the last 5 experts I've done, but it's fine. It's fast. We'll go fast. Unless Midori rolls low. Roll below a 193.
Woo!
$81. You would have beat me.
Hang on a second. I need to, somebody cancel this. I'm gonna go run next with Tam. No, it's fine.
Do the potions require the respective alcohols to craft?
Yes.
Okay.
Grade 5, though? So not like the high ones.
It's not even the mid-high ones. That's like
Yeah.
the same ones that the last tier required. Which means we're still using Shadowbringer mats.
Yes. Which was nice because I still had a bunch left from like Shadowbringers.
Guess they just don't make them like they do in the first. Alright, new strat. I'm just gonna start home ganging that one and just stand in the middle and take all the hits.
You're gonna confuse the shit out of the party finder or duty finder.
That's their problem.
Make sure to have equilibrium or something.
No, have a bloodwetting.
Or that.
Just fucking take it.
Yeah.
Kill yourself.
Yeah.
And then when they complain, be like, did I die? Well, did I?
That's what cooldowns are for.
Are you talking about the first boss?
Yeah, where you have the, like, 8 lasers that are all, like, pointed into each other.
Yep.
What if we get Vuln stacks?
You absolutely get Vuln stacks.
Even
Then you'll
better.
have 8 Vuln stacks.
It doesn't matter.
Those ads do no damage. 8 Vuln stacks is like maybe 4,000 a hit.
They do 30,000 if we get hit by all of them on about 20k, I think. I mean, they do like high attacks and die, so it's not like it really matters.
I'm not talking about. I mean, like the hits afterwards,
Yeah, no.
like all the autos.
Yeah, so there's 8 of them, question mark, and they do about 2,500 a pop. That's like 30k.
Oh, they even do less than I thought they would.
Oh wait, no. They do...
I finally queued it, and
2,500 is really pitiful.
8 of them.
It's still pitiful.
It's 20k damage. I mean, yeah, you could tank it with a non-tank.
Which is good because, you know, sometimes it's hard to pick them all up.
Wow, what happened to Summoner?
What? Did you say what happened to Samurai?
Summoner.
Summoner? What do you mean?
All ranged classes are now on the same tier, except Black Mage, which is only a little bit better. And it's still way below melee.
Yeah, that's like ridiculous. Like 20%.
Okay, that was a little early. AoE is still pretty good though.
Yep.
This is my dungeon class.
Weird, this is my dungeon class.
So, Carrot, that thing you did about standing in the middle,
Which thing?
for the ads in the first boss, I stood in the middle. Didn't tell the healer anything.
Nice. I approve. How did they take it?
Pretty well, like, I didn't die after my home game.
Oh, we skipped the tank buster.
Did we?
Yeah. There's usually a tank buster after the blighted blade work.
Did we skip it? Or are normal groups just bad? And that's there to punch them.
Well, I mean, we usually get it, so we'll let you interpret that however you want. Here we go. Excessive shields. It's just like, it gives up trying to show how much shield you have. It's like, etc. Shield plus.
Almost 14 minutes. Spicy.
You mean like almost under 14?
Almost under 14. So
Hmm.
14, 12 or something.
20.
15, 20, yeah. Hey, Soul Master.
You could just do normals for the week, and that should cap you.
No, I need 80 more.
Do normals for the week and fail to get items, so you do them multiple times.
No, I need 70. Already did? 600?
I think you, yeah, I think you left when we were about to do 5.
I'm not gonna bother to do 5.
Which, yeah, meh.
Well, I guess this just means you're gonna have to log in some day this weekend.
Probably tomorrow.
Ugh.